Hello students, good morning. Welcome back to a new video of Sunanda's tutorial. In this video we will discuss about details about the fungi, which is your unit 2 of SSB Lectureship Botany syllabus. So let's start. At first, the general characteristic features of fungi. Fungi are achlorophyllous, that means they lack chlorophyll pigment. They are non-vascular, spore-bearing, heterotrophic thallophytes, belongs to domain Eukarya. Scientific study of fungi is called mycology. Anthony D. Barry is known as the father of mycology. Pier Antonio Micheli is known as the father of modern mycology. E. J. Butler is known as the father of Indian mycology. Fungal thallus is a mycelium and which is a network of hyphae. Fungal tissue, which is known as plectenchyma, is poorly developed. Fungal cell wall is composed of chitin. In oomycetes, it is cellulosic in nature. Reproduction occurs by vegetative, asexual and sexual mode. But in case of fungal imperfecti or deuteromycetes, they reproduce only asexually. Fungal reserve food material is glycogen or oil. So progressive degeneration of sexual structures is seen from lower to higher fungi. In case of lower fungi, they show advanced sexual reproduction, but this trend is gradually reduced, or degeneration is seen in case of higher fungi. Then the whole group of fungi is divided into four important classes. One is Phycomycetes, which is commonly known as algal fungi. Then Ascomycetes, which is known as sac fungi. Then Basidiomycetes, known as clove fungi. Then Deuteromycetes, which is known as fungi imperfecti, as they lack sexual reproduction. Then fungal hypha may have cross wall. Suppose it is a fungal hypha, they have cross wall called as septate. Sometimes the whole hyphae lack cross wall, so all the nucleus is present in a single cell called aseptate or cenocytic condition. Then plasma lemma bears occasional coiled ingrowth called lomasomes. These are specific structures which are present in fungi, which lie between cell wall and cell membrane. Nutrition may be saprophytic, may be parasitic, may be symbiotic. Parasitic may be ectoparasite, which live on the surface of other organism. Sometimes they are endoparasite, that means they live in the body of other organisms. Symbiotic association, fungus show symbiotic association with algae, and that association is called lichen. Sometimes the soil fungi gets associated with the roots of higher plants called mycorrhiza. Then the whole group of fungi can be divided into holocarpic or eucarpic. Holocarpic fungus, where the entire thallus gets converted into reproductive bodies. Then eucarpic, here only a part of thallus is involved in the development of reproductive organ, and the remaining thallus remains vegetative. Then reproduction, vegetative reproduction occur by fragmentation, budding and fission in case of fungi. Asexual reproduction by zoospore formations. Sometimes they produce aplanospores inside sporangiospores, which are non-motile spores, as seen in Rhizopus and Mucor. Sometimes they produce conidia at the tip of conidiophore, as seen in Penicillium and Aspergillus. Then sexual reproduction takes place in three phases. At first, plasmogamy occur, where two protoplasm fuse with each other. Then fusion of nucleus occur, called as karyogamy. Then the third phase, the zygote. After karyogamy, the zygote is formed, which undergo meiosis to produce haploid spores. like zygospore, ascospore, basidiospore. They are produced inside the fruiting bodies. Then various methods of sexual reproduction. One method is planogametic copulation, where two gametes fuse with each other, two gametes of opposite sex, or more correctly called as opposite strain. So it may be isogamy. Two fusing gametes are similar morphologically and physiologically. Sometimes they are called as heterogamy. Heterogamy means fusion of two morphologically and physiologically different gametes. Under the heterogamy, anisogamy and oogamy is present. Then sometimes gametangia contact will occur. Two gametangia of opposite sex come in contact with one another. Antheridium transfer male gamete into the female gametangium or oogonium at the point of contact. Sometimes gametangial copulation occur. Fusion of entire content of two gametangia occur to form a common cell called zygospore. Then spermatization, spermatia or spermatia, which are non-motile gametes transferred through agency like water, wind, insect to either special receptive hyphae or trichogyny of ascogonium or female sex organ. The content migrate into receptive structure as seen in case of Poxinia. Then somatogamy, gamete formation is totally absent. Anastomosis takes place between hyphae and their somatic cells fuse to produce dikaryotic cell as seen in Agaricus and Piniophora. Then classification. At first, Guinea Vaughan and Barnes classified fungus into four classes: Phycomycetes, Ascomycetes, Basidiomycetes, Deuteromycetes. Then the classification system by E.A. Bessie in 1950 on the basis of reproductive characteristics. Previously, Guinea Vaughan and Barnes classified fungi into four classes according to mycelium structure and spore characteristic. But Bessie classified the whole fungus into three groups, three divisions according to their reproductive characteristic. He classified as lower fungi, higher fungi, and a separate group as Mycetozoa. Under lower fungi, Phycomycetes is present. Then under higher fungi, Ascomycetes, Basidiomycetes, fungi imperfecti is present. Under Mycetozoa, Myxomycetes is present. Then G.W. Martin in 1961 classified fungi into two groups, Myxomycetes and Eumycetes. Under Eumycetes, Phycomycetes, Ascomycetes, Deuteromycetes and Basidiomycetes is present. Then Alexopoulos in 1962 classified all fungi. He called all fungus as mycota and divided into Myxomycotina and Eumycotina. Then subdivided this Eumycotina into further subdivisions. Then John Webster classified whole fungi into two divisions, Myxomycota and Eumycota. Then Eumycota further divided into 5 subdivisions. Then Ainsworth in 1973 classified fungus into Myxomycota and Eumycota, and these divisions again divided into many subdivisions. Then C.J. Alexopoulos and C.W. Mims in 1979 classified the fungus Mycete kingdom, which includes fungi including slime molds, into 3 subkingdoms like Gymnomycota, Masticomycota and Amasticomycota. So it is all about the classification of fungus. So with this I am concluding my lecture video here. In my next video I will discuss the economic importance of fungus, then the life cycle of different genus of fungus. So please stay tuned and enjoy my videos like this. Please like it, share with your other friends and subscribe to my channel Sunanda's Tutorial. Thank you.